Hey guys, welcome back to Beast Quest, Series 10, Book 1, Noctila, the Death Owl. And it's been a while since we've done Beast Quest after that events of Series 9, which people wanted me to skip on to Series 10 because that's a better series. So anyway, we're on it now, so that's awesome. So let's begin. Freya visits Malvel in Gorgonia, as this is like the prologue, by the way. As I normally don't mention the prologue, but unless there's some sort of exception to it, so this is an exception. Freya visits Malvel in Gorgonia as he had survived their battle from the Eternal Flame. He claimed he would be back with a new plan. Turns out Freya was sent here by Adaro without Tom and Eleanor's knowledge, which makes Adaro a very secretive friend, as he doesn't tell what he wants his parents for time to time. Tom and friends were celebrating their victory over Malvel's defeat. However, Tom and Adaro had a feeling he may return. So, soon enough, our heroes go meet with Adaro, and he explains that a darkness will emerge, and right on cue, a dark storm begins to clash. Malvel had indeed survived, according to Adaro. Adaro sensed it with his magic. Adaro led our heroes into the Gallery of Tombs, where they fought Mortax on one of their side quests. Also in the tombs were 6 coffins of knights. These knights were the warriors who fought alongside the original Master of the Beasts, Tanner. However, their tombs had been broken and the bodies were gone. Malvel had reawoken them. He reawoken them. Also inside was the chest containing the bones of the 6 beasts each knight had defeated, their powerful foes. With Malvel's magic, not only had he released the knight, but the beasts as well. There were also tokens used to beat these creatures, so Tom and Eleanor took them with them to help stop the beasts, along with a new map given by Adaro, which would lead them to find the knights. However, before they could act, Tom and friends came across a bunch of creatures called Varkules. In the commotion, the dark storm must have reawoken them. That's my theory. Tom scuffled with the Varkules, and soon enough they had fled from the castle. King Hugo arrived, and while Adaro informed him of Malvel's return, Tom and Eleanor secured the village and took care of the Varkules, saving an old man in the process, while the final Varkule headed into the forest. They were also wondering why had all the knights left and not spoken to Adaro at all. Our heroes entered the forest and soon enough found the Varkule. Another scuffle, and in the fight, a tree fell over. And just then, Eleanor managed to get an arrow in his leg. Tom was about to finish the creature when a glint of a blade caught his eye. Tom had found the Silver Knight. Now, I assume the Varkule was killed by the Silver Knight. After getting in a scuffle with the Knight, Tom convinced they were enemies of Malvel. Getting through to him, they pinned him down and revealed his face. He was now changing. He was becoming the very beast he had once slain, Noctila. Now the name Noctila sounds feminine, so I'm guessing as part of the curse it changes his identity completely. Mind you, it's an improvement. We have seen this done before last season, and now Malvel has made some improvements by turning skilled warriors into the very creatures they vowed to protect their kingdom from. And the worst part was Tom had lost his weapons in the battle with the Silver Knight. The transformation was complete, and they discovered that the Knight of Torton had been cursed to become their slayed beasts, allowing the beasts another chance of life. Also, it turns out either Noctila was a girl, and since she was slain by a male, she becomes the gender. That or Noctila was a male from the very beginning, and mind you, I feel more support for my first theory than with the name sounding feminine. Hence why I pronounced the name differently. Now she's a dude, because before I thought she was. Originally I thought she was a girl because the name sounded feminine, so I called her Noctila. But now I know he's a dude now, I call him Noctila, because Noctila. No, Noctila was the guy name, and Noctila. No, Noctila. Yeah, that's it. Noctila was the guy name, and Noctila was the girl name. So that's what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm going at? Anyway, while Tom got Storm out of there, and he reclaimed his weapons, the Vorkul had reappeared. Turns out it wasn't killed by Eleanor. It wasn't killed by Eleanor. Fended it off, and after Noctila revealed... Yeah, that's right, because Noctila was the girl name. Noctila revealed his burning tar, which he can poison his enemies. He used it on Tom. It hurt, but didn't seem fatal. Noctila disappeared, allowing Tom to help Eleanor and Storm come back to knock out the Vorkul. It wasn't over yet. Noctila was diving in fast. Tom awaited Noctila while Eleanor got in position on a large tree, while Tom attempted to reclaim his shield. However, Noctila tried to stop, only for Eleanor to lure him away. Tom thought if he could call for Tagus from his shield, they could have a better chance. However, Tom couldn't have a chance as Noctila prevented him. Then Tom wondered if his red jewel would be able to contact Tagus from this distance. It was worth a shot, and he begged for Tagus. While the jewel did its best, Tom ran to Eleanor, avoiding the poison tar. Suddenly a tremor went off, and they realized it was no tremor, it was Tagus. However, Tom had second thoughts. Was Noctila missing his tar attack on purpose? Was it all a trap? Tagus arrived and fought Noctila. However, he clearly had the advantage with his wings. While the beasts battled, Tom noticed a tree get damaged in the fight, and they used their combining strength to push it down, taking Noctila with it, crushing him. However, he wasn't done, but the collapse had shown results. Noctila made a circle of fire surrounding Tagus, which could be knowledge from the silver beast, as he was a great warrior. Anyway, Tom knew in order to help Tagus he needed his shield, so he trusted Storm to be brave and jump over the flame circle while Eleanor prepared in the distance. Tom gave Storm the trust he needed to successfully jump the flames. Once inside, Tom got his shield and used the Furnos token to make an arch, allowing Storm and Tagus to escape. Also, we do see Tagus can lose confidence and revert more to his animal-like nature if he's not focusing. But Tom gave him the courage, and they made their way through. Meanwhile, Noctila was going after Eleanor. Tom mounted a rescue with Tagus knocking Noctila back. They then remembered the tokens. They got the one that was destined to take down Noctila, which was an invisible net. Tom communicated with Tagus to lure him towards them so to set off their trap. Timing it right, they succeeded and caused Noctila to revert back to the Silver Knight. The knight smiled and faded away along with the net. Tom explained he was happy and they had done this, and he believed that the knight was now, however, a similar voice had returned. My guess is Tom knew that the Silver Knight was now able to rest in peace again, since he had his life. He was originally in a tomb, and he's been reawakened when he shouldn't be, because it's not, his time has passed now. So I'm guessing when they beat a knight, he goes back to his resting place, which is the right thing to do. Anyway, Malvel reappears, and they discover he was trapped in the eternal flame. He said it was only temporarily. He had a plan to make his full return, and he vowed to make Tom and friends pay for their actions on him. He vanished, and Tom, now concerned about this, he wasted no time to begin their next quest. And that is, of course, Noctila, I'm going to call it Noctila because, yes, originally, I'm thinking that the original Noctila was a girl, and since it was killed by a guy, that's why. So Noctila, the Death Owl, is a good book. It's pretty awesome. It's a good setup for the new series with mystical knights who will actually train warriors. So it does show that Malvel has improved from Series 9 with the humans turning them into beast stuff by actually choosing powerful warriors. And it turns out Malvel is in a state where he's not ultimately powerful, he's just sort of benched, but he's he's got this mysterious plan to make a full return. Overall, I can't give this book a rating as it's the first one out of the series, so I'm looking forward though to the other books down the road. So, till next time guys, we'll be back with another Beast Quest review. And next time on Beast Quest we'll be doing Shamani, the Raging Flame. Till next time guys, peace.